All right, guys, how's it going? So I wanted to make a video for you, a very brief video about Ruben Amorim. Now, you know my brief videos are probably about 20 minutes long, right? But we're going to try and make a brief video. So yesterday I spoke to someone about Ruben Amorim and Luis Diaz because they share the same agent, and someone didn't know that. The person I was speaking to didn't know that. So that's why I'm making the video, in case some of you are not aware of that. It doesn't really mean anything at the end of the day, but having existing relationships, being able to be introduced to people, Luis Diaz can report back, like, oh, yeah, it's really, do you know what I mean? So, no, it's always good to have connections, and, we know that there are other connections between people employed by the club and some of the candidates with Liverpool Football Club to be the next manager. We know this, but just, I just thought maybe you didn't know that. So I'm just letting you know that Ruben Amorim shares the same agent as Luis Diaz, okay? Not the biggest of news, but certainly something worth considering. Ruben Amorim, his betting odds have been slashed again at Bet365. You will recall that when Jurgen announced his decision to leave, I said I'm gonna have a bet on Ruben Amorim. He was a massive outsider then, 10, 12th outsider, I think. His odds were up about 16 to 1 or something like that. And then his odds came tumbling down, and he became like a third favourite, maybe fourth favourite. And then they came down, and he's been a consistent second favourite, alongside Alonso for some time now. And I noticed today that his odds have shortened even more, and Alonso is not as strong now. So someone feels that he could be in with a shout. It's not like, when it comes to the football betting, you shouldn't pay too much attention to it. But I do think it's one thing that you have to have a look at, because if you see a manager go so short when they were so big, it's like WTF. Do you know what I mean? And we've seen that with Ruben Amorim. So when I said, I'm gonna put 20 quid on him, for example, he was a rank outsider. Most people probably not even heard of him. Do you know what I mean? But then his odds came crashing down. So in instances like that, you have to pay attention. And I think you would agree with me that he is obviously a strong candidate to be the next manager of Liverpool Football Club, because you've had Born Again Joyce, at the Times. You'd have to watch my other videos to work out why I call him Born Again Joyce. And David Ornstein, all the big guns, saying that he's a definite candidate for the Liverpool job. I still think it's Alonso's to throw away. I've always said that the more quiet it is with regards to Alonso, the more likely it is to happen. At the moment, I think it is quiet on that front, although we have seen the distractions from Germany, suggesting that he will go to Bayern Munich if he leaves Bayer Leverkusen. I did a video about that today. Go and have a look. So yeah, that's it. Let's keep this a nice short video. Ruben Amorim shares the same agent as Luis Diaz. Again, he's shortened in the betting odds. He's obviously highly favoured for the job, and we will continue to keep an eye on it. All right, guys, if you appreciate the video, please give me a thumbs up. Doesn't mean you agree with me. Please drop me a comment. They get me through my day. I can't explain to you. I open my YouTube app, literally, even when I'm just chilling at home, I'll be watching TV, and I just refresh all the time to see if anyone said anything. You'll see that I always acknowledge, your comments and stuff like that, even if I don't reply to them all. So yeah. And if you want to get me a coffee, you know what I'm saying? Or a mucky beer. I'm not having a mucky beer this week, so I'm not too well. But if you want to get me a coffee, please hit the super thanks button and put a smile on my chubby cheeks. All right, guys, I will speak to you in a bit. Will we be doing any more videos today? Maybe, I'm not sure. But I'll be live on here at 3 o'clock UK time this afternoon. Please do come along, even if it's just to say hi. All right, guys, cheers.